Gotta pull up chat. Gotta pull up chat. Let me refresh. Make sure everything is working as intended. It looks like we have an ad that's playing. So you guys should be able to see me. There we go. Just checking. We got another ad. 1 second. Waiting for somebody to type in chat. Let people get here for a second while we're live. Oh. Beep boop. Welcome. Yay, it's us. Yay, it's us. Okay, the audio sounds good. Hey, Quindy. I love that emote. Hype, hi. Limited time only emote as well. 1 second, let me get chat. Hey, Max Payne. Welcome. So yeah. Today's gonna be fun. A little interesting, I guess. Howdy from across the river. I'm gonna wait for more people to get in, just in case. We're gonna be cleaning my old office. Essentially, whenever I got moved across the street, I kind of left out of here to go across the street to make molds. And so I didn't really like fully clean this room. As you can see, there's a bunch of stuff everywhere. Here's my like, don't worry, we'll see the room later on, but all kinds of shenanigans in here. So I figured while I was picking up and doing things in here, I could show you guys some stuff that we made in the past, or things that I have collected, or things that I have in here, just because I figured that'd be cool to show off while I throw things away and pick things up, like these water bottles that are just sitting here. But yeah, some cool stuff. There's a lot of old like magazines in here from the past. Like, let's find one. Let's see. 15 years of Reapercon. So this is the Reapercon like program for 2018. So we can look at that. There's also like, let's see, Casket Works number 31. Garage Eddy. Limited edition water bottles, yeah. They've been here for a while. Let's see, Casket Works number 31. See, here's the cover. Don't worry, I'll probably take these out and show them a little bit closer as we sit down and look through these. I think it'll be fun to kind of go through a little bit of a memory lane and look at our old Casket Works. I think that'd be fun. So I think that's good, some good content. And talk about things as well while we're all here. I want to talk about something I've been looking at and showing off. Not showing off, experimenting with and showing. Like a little bit of AI art and where that is going and how scary it is and why. Just a little conversation about that. I have Valendar's in chat. He might join us a little bit later. Let's see. I have a bunch of winter clothes in here from when it was winter time that I would wear in the car because it's cold outside, and I would just leave them here. Like, I have a whole little thing of winter clothes here that I had just left on this chair that I need to take home. So this is a good time to do that. So Forgot about that. A lot of cool stuff. But we pulled a lot of the orders for Bones 5.5 today. So right now they're kind of decorating the break room for Halloween. And today was Bryn's last day. So we all went out for like a nice little lunch for Bryn's last day. So that was a good time. We ate at Gentil's, a nice Italian restaurant down the street. It was a good time. Let me make sure my chat is still working. Yeah, today on ReaperLand, John's laundry. Yeah. Now, today's kind of a cleaning day-ish for me. I have 3 molds cooking across the street, so I have a good opportunity while those are cooking while I do ReaperLand. So by the time ReaperLand is over, they'll be ready to cut and make. So thanks for the sub, Samurai Jack. You guys like my shirt today? Look at that. Eat dirt and die, trash, if trash is in chat. If not, clip it, ship it. Eat dirt and die, trash. Not literally. In a video game, of course. Don't want to get banned. In a video game, of course. Hey, David. But there's a lot of cool stuff in my office that I've kind of collected over the years. A lot of stuff I gotta throw out, and a lot of things that I have to collect. Like, you guys might know this guy. I don't know what the audio is. I don't know how far away I can go. Do I have an old platypod? Are you talking about from the League of Justice and Cake? I don't have any in here. Not in here. Okay, audio's fine. Sweet. Hey green users. But here's a cool little Sir 4 scale that I did. He's polished and acid dipped. Let me see if it'll focus on him. Yeah. Sir 4 scale. He's been acid dipped, but this one is this one's a miscast. So I'm not doing anything with these because they're miscasts. So I have a handful of them. Let's see. It's just things I have to take home. So, Lord Dave, when you said my laundry is, I would wear things like when I was coming to work. When it's cold outside, I'd wear hot things like this Bucky sweater. So I'd wear this Bucky sweater. And then when I was here, I would get really hot and take them off and just leave them in this room, in this office, which I haven't been in here in a while. So for anybody that's just joining, while I have some molds cooking across the street while we're doing ReaperLand, I figured it'd be fun to kind of pick up my office that I never kind of picked up. When I got moved across the street to mold making, I used to be in here all the time doing stuff, but when I got moved to mold making, I just decided to move my whole desk over to mold making across the street. That way I could just stay there and not have to leave and come back across the street and everything like that. And yeah. So now I figured it'd be good content to kind of help clean up my room. Dual purpose. I get to clean a little bit, and you guys get to see some cool stuff. And by cool stuff I mean like old casket works and things like that we'll see. We'll take a closer look a little bit later. Also, like the first iterations of the card games. So let's see. So I have the first iteration of the card game over here. While I throw some things away. There's just a lot of trash. Just a lot of stuff laying around. Hey, Albevison. Let me swap cameras here. Back camera. So we'll go over here. Look at this. This was the first iteration of the card game of me messing around with the layout of what the dungeons were going to look like. So I did some of the first test printed cards and printed out a bunch of the attack and stuff stickers. And so this is kind of the first iteration of that. Way back when. So this is what it was going to look like. And I was going to use miniatures as a part of the dungeon. So like in the Wassaneddle Swamp, you would fight a bunch of skeletons and risen monsters and things like that. Oh, my chat's about to go away. Hold on. This is how I'm reading you guys, so you guys can see. Does look like Bucky's? Yeah, that's my Bucky's. I had a Bucky's sweater right there. But yeah, this was me messing around with the first iteration of the dungeons for Reapercon. Yeah, when it's just me, I start early. Partly because I can get things fixed before people jump in. Hey, Payless. Here's like some of the cool stuff that I have like on my windowsill. Just some models. Here's a lighthouse. Cool little lighthouse. Also, the first models that I ever printed on my 3D printer are right here. It's these guys. Yeah, right here. These platypuses. These three were the three first models that I ever printed on my form. And so I think they're from Cobra Mode. Cool little models there. Little bodyguard and everything like that. So those were the first ones that I ever did. Platypi. I see I have the Q-tips. I do that for either my ears or whenever I'm doing super glue and things like that. Gadestio, yeah. So in the future, for future Reapercons, either doing the dungeons a different way. We also have some really cool ideas that I'll talk about on a ReaperLand in a future episode. But here's my form. So it's ready to print. I don't have anything going. I haven't printed anything in a while. So there's my form with all the cleaning, like the resin cleaning and the alcohol and all that stuff. I'm thinking about moving it to my house so that way I can do some more things with it, because I would like to have it like running at home, I guess, so when I get home at night I can do things like that. One second. Just setting my camera up to be, so we can see. Oh, I gotta get the chat. Shouldn't use cotton with super glue, it can combust. Oh, interesting. I haven't had any issues from I don't do it very often, because normally when I super glue, I use a very small amount, so I never have to kind of clean it up. That's not bragging, it's just I just never have to use Q-tips that much. But all right, let's look at some old casket work, shall we? My office walls are pretty barren. Hey, check this out. I'll show you something cool. This is my little wall that I had started putting stuff on, and things that I started collecting. So like, here's some rocks like that you guys might get for Halloween. This is what we did a few years ago. Like the river rocks and things like that. So trick or treat. Here's the Reaper tour tickets from 2019 are right there. Here's the Invisible Stalker, April Fool's joke. The Invisible Stalker. Like whenever we got stickers, Black Chum Rum, the Paint Your Own Krampus that we did, I think last year or 2 years ago by Rhonda for Christmas. The Drunken Mermaid. This is Brandon Cutler, if anybody knows AEW Wrestling. Brandon Cutler. He came to town and invited everybody at Reaper to come see a show of his, and he signed a picture for us. So shout out to Brandon. He's also a streamer, by the way. He streams on Twitch. And then here's the Paint-Along Krampus and the Christmas ornaments from previous years. Here's the old Twitch schedule right there. Here's a Goblins of Mordor business card. So shout out to Goblins of Mordor, our Goblin King. Clip this, send it to him. For all you goblins out there. Here's the Reapercon punch card from, I think, 2021. So you had to go around to all the different venues. So you had to go around to all the different vendors at Reapercon, get these punched out, bring this to the booth, and you got a free Bones USA miniature in 2021. Any chance we'll see ornaments again this year? That's a good question. Let me see. Is Ron out here? Let me see. Oh, he's not down there. Let me see if he's in his office. Hey, Ron. He's not in his office. I tried, guys. Here's Jacob Jansen, business card. He's also a streamer, fellow painter. Here's the Dragon's Apothecary from the concept art book. Here's RVE, when we did RVE. Reaper Virtual Expo, March 5th, 2021. I was really happy. I was really proud of this. I did a lot of work on RVE. It's kind of my first big, like, super big project that I've done. Did a lot of work on that. It was very fun. So I like Grim. I like the mascot. The logos and everything were really fun. There's my certificate of achievement. We did like a 10-hour mold making class in 2016. It was a good time. Here's a signed Mercalore poster hanging on my wall as well. Signed Mercalore poster by Talon. Signed Mercalore. Look at that. Who knows? We might give that away one day. But for now, it's on my wall. RVE was amazing. RVE was fun. Thank you. Yeah, I did a lot of work on that. Nice, good STO. Here's some of my old ribbons. Right there. I think it was 2020. Yeah, 2020. Those were my ribbons for 2020. This right here, this little driftwood, like this driftwood sculpture, I got from an antique mall. You guys know I like to go to antique malls. And so I found this. It's like a wizard's face like carved into some driftwood. So I thought that was pretty sick. So one second. Let's get you guys set back up. And then, hey, what do you guys say we'll announce the winners of the quarterly contest? Because I have them, I'm pretty sure I have them ready to go. Let me just sit down here. There's a ton of stuff that I gotta throw away and clean up and get all tidied up, which I will do a lot after the stream, of course. Is this RJ's office? No, this is my office. My old one, I guess. It's really no one's right now. I guess technically still mine, but I entirely moved over to mold making whenever I took over the mold making for COCast. So that's across the street. I just didn't want to have an office over here, so I didn't want to have to like go back and forth between all the different buildings all day. So let's see. I have them written down and I have the photos. This is the first time I'm doing this kind of thing on my phone, so we'll see how it goes, right? So we'll go to editor and we'll do this one first. So in fourth place, for the 21st quarterly contest, we had Audra Lynn. So I think it should show up now. You guys should see it. Let me move it around. There we go. Let me know if you guys see that. You should be able to see it. Boop. There we go. How about now? Do you guys see it now? This right here? Okay. Like I said, first time doing it on my phone. the title moved. Interesting. Because I see it on my end. Oh, it's weird. I see it on my end, but I don't know why you guys don't see it. Oh, you see it now. Okay, so you can see this right here. Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is my first time using OBS, or not my first time, but using the function of adding photos and things like that. So, it's kind of good to show this. So this is Audra Lynn, got 4th place in the quarterly contest. This is Audra Lynn's, the big cheese mech. I love the the legs and the armor. You can see there on the bottom, kind of like Swiss cheese mech. This is very fun. So shout out to Audra. So this one was very fun. All right, let's see if I can swap these. So we'll take this one away, and now we'll go to 3rd place. Let's see if I can do this. We'll go to 3rd place. That should have worked. Let's see if it works. Hi, Roger. Just let me know when you guys see it, or if you see it. Nothing replaced it. Interesting. I wonder if I have to go in and save it again. It's very odd. Let me double check. Okay. I wonder if I had to. All right. I saved it again. So I'll see if things pop up. It doesn't seem very intuitive on your phone. Like obviously OBS and any other streaming software is a lot easier on your computer, but from your just doing it alone from your phone is kind of weird and odd. So let me double check. It's weird because it shows on my preview, and I have it showing on stream on the back end, but it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't pop up. That's very odd. I'm kind of sad. I guess I can see it on my phone. Nope, still me still. I wonder if I have to make it smaller or something. So I saved it again. It's kind of small now though. Oh, there it is. I see it popped up. All right, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit bigger. So there we go. How's that? Let's see if it gets a little bit bigger. Oh, did it go away completely again? What in the world? That's so weird. I wonder if it has to like be in a certain range. 1 second. Oh gosh. What an annoying little thing here. There we go. I see it now. There. Okay, perfect. It seems very finicky about the size of it. And I'm not entirely sure why. But there it is. Okay, so this is 3rd place. This is Jacob Zuvik. Jacob Zuvik got 3rd place. So shout out to Jay Zuvik if you're in chat. Hey, Moonlight. Oh, did we get rated? Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Albivazin, for the gifted, and thank you, Moonlight, for the raid. I'm sorry. I'll explain kind of what we're doing after we do this, the second and 1st place. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Motor City Ray, what's up? It might be the dimensions. It could be it. But this is Jake Zuvix got 3rd place in the 21st quarterly contest. Very nice color choices. I like the choice of putting the yellow like danger bars like around the missile launchers. And the cool highlighted green on the armor is pretty cool as well. Green and purple, good color choice. Makes it stand out. This was a very fun model for everybody to paint, especially the glasses of the mouse. Very cool and very fun. So shout out to Jacob. And now we're going to attempt to try to pull up the 2nd place. So let's see. I have to hide this. Boop boop. And now we'll go into 3rd place. I'm going to move it over here and do this. Boop, boop. That should have worked. Okay, I think it did. Yes. All right. We got it perfect that time. Perfect. So this is Tatiana Holcomb, I believe. Tatiana Holcomb. This is 2nd place in the 21st quarterly contest. This one is gorgeous, obviously with the matching background. If Tatiana, if you're in chat, I want to ask, I'm going to message her and ask her if she painted the background or if it was a print that she printed out. I just love that the color of the background mixes in with the model and the diorama itself. It kind of looks like it's all seeming one piece, especially using the light source that's like up here at the top of this to kind of influence the base and where the shadows fall on the missiles themselves. You can see they added the little missile shadows. Such a good touch. Yeah, it does look painted to me. The background does. It looks like you can see the brush strokes and everything like this on the back. This one was incredible. I also like the choice of putting like the very highlighted blue around the edging, like the very bright blue on the highlights and stuff. Just cool. The lighting on this one is very impressive. Good composition to Tatiana for 2nd place. And it was very close. I believe this was like three votes off from tying for 1st place. That is a good point, Carrie. How that's slightly fuzzy and out of focus. The background, like the this thing right here at the very top is kind of fuzzy and makes it look farther away. Yeah, the shadows on the missiles is pretty sick, especially from this point of view, from where the light source seems to be coming from. Oh man. Shout out to Tatiana. Very fun, very cool. And then we have 1st place. So let's see if I can transition this over seamlessly here. Boop. Oh, I didn't turn it on. Uh-oh. I may have messed it up. Uh-oh. Aha! Whoopsies. 1 second, chat. I'm trying to make it bigger. There it goes. I think you guys might be able to see it now. There we go. Number 1 is now disqualified. So this is 1st place. And this is Valendar's. Valandar in chat. Valandar the Red. Also known as William. Congratulations, William. Got 1st place. So I know that Valandar will be able to speak a lot more if you guys have any questions for him. I know that he told me to tell people when they asked if these missiles were photoshopped or whatever, but these were done with paper clips, I believe. Like a wire and sawdust, like sawdust packed onto the wire. Sawdust shavings, I think. And Obviously, really sick coloring here. You can see like where the missiles are coming out of the missile pod, like where the missiles are coming out. Obviously, the light source there. Also, I like the idea of the sawdust on the wire. Oh, green flocking. Sawdust flock. And you can tell that I like the addition of the flocking on the wire, how it's thick. It's like thick toward, the closer you get to the missile, it's thicker. And then the closer you get to where the missile pod, like where the missile's launched from, it gets thinner. Like the smoke is dissipating and things like that. Yeah. I just noticed somebody pointed out in chat, who was that? Nomad pointed out the missiles to be reloaded on the ground, or just the spent missiles, or just the additional missiles on the base there. Yeah, the sawdust flocking is a good idea. And just like second place, the background as well. But I know Valendar printed these out. These are AI-generated backgrounds, I believe. AI-generated art that he printed out as backgrounds for his miniatures, and I believe this was one of them. So very nice. I like how the glasses stand out, like his visor stand out really well along the purple, along the rest of the mech itself. The missiles were 3D printed with a hole on the bottom to mount on the wire. Oh, so the missiles in the air. These, I guess all of them, but these two as well. So you printed out with a little hole so you kind of like pre-dremeled them in the modeling process. Nomad Zeke. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, congratulations, Valendar. You got first. I'll probably get to these on Monday for like giving out the prizes and things like that. I'm going to go post them on social media when I get back to my desk after ReaperLand today. When I'm cutting molds, I'll be able to post these by the end of today, probably around 4 o'clock or so. Hey, Lieutenant Floby. So we'll do one last time. I'll try to get them all on the screen. How about that? We'll be able to look at all of these if I can, actually. Actually, I don't know if I can, because I might have messed up Valendar's. So I guess I won't do that. But congratulations to Valendar and everybody else. Tatiana for second place, Jacob Zuvik and Audra Lynn, third and fourth. So congratulations, guys. That's very cool, very fun. I love the quarterly contest. Obviously, I want to do a lot more stuff in the future. It just comes down to time permitted and other ideas. I know that Ed was talking to... I think we talked about this before, but now's a good time to talk about it now, while we're here. While we're all gathered here on this Friday night, or Friday day. Congratulations to everybody. So I talked about this to Ed a while ago. So I don't know if I don't know how long or how far away it is from happening. I think it will happen eventually. But for those of you in the past, we had the old inspiration gallery and things like that. And so the idea is to do the quarterly contests, but the prize and the incentive and the drive to kind of enter into it is to put those models into the inspiration gallery. So every submission gets put into the inspiration gallery, and the winners get put onto the product page for reapermini.com. So when you go to the product page, you'll see obviously the unpainted version of it, and then whatever other pictures that are in there, like the backside or the full turnaround view of it. And then obviously we have the painted models on there as well from all of our staff painters and things like that from over the past years. And I think that's a good incentive for like first and second place, get their models put up onto the product page, and then everybody gets put into the inspiration gallery when that finally comes back. And if that happens and when that happens, I would like to do it each month. So much like what we do for the Reaper Challenge League, I would like to post it a year. Like right now in October, I would post the whole next year, January, February, March, April, May, June, the whole year, for each what model is for that year or for that month. So that way people can have time and whichever one you want to participate in, and you have the whole year to kind of decide which ones you want to participate in, get the models, have time to paint them, things like that. So each month we would do a kind of a quarterly contest, but each month. We would probably call it like the gallery contest, or the inspiration contest, or the inspiration... We can come up with a clever name, I'm sure. Oh yes, of course we would put the... We do... So if you go to our Reaper Mini page right now, and you find any of the painted models underneath it, I would probably say 90% of them have the artist's name underneath the photo. So it'll say like painted by underneath the photos. You're stealing that idea for Moonlight Minis? Just credit Reaper John or John Overton for that, for the credit. So, because that would be a good way to... Because I know in the past, the really hard thing for the inspiration gallery was that somebody had to manage it. Somebody would have to go in and approve everything and make sure nobody was uploading, not, the wrong model, or just a picture of something random and things like that. But with these monthly little contests or little inspiration challenges, you could kind of focus it a little bit, so that way everybody's just not submitting willy-nilly and everything all at once and everything that they've ever painted and things like that. So you just kind of go through, and each month you would do a different one. The gallery game, the gallery challenge, inspo challenge, inspiration, which we always love a good alliteration, so something like that. The gallery game sounds good. That's good alliteration. Yeah, Motor City. That's why I want to play, like right now in October or September, I would post the whole next year, January, February, March. So that way you have time. It's like, oh, I really want to do this one. Or I've painted this one before. So you already have that month marked off. Unless you want to paint it again and enter multiple entries into it. So I think that's a great idea. But I have to wait for the inspiration gallery to come back. And I don't know where that is on the list of priority of things to be coded and put back in. So it all depends on that at the moment. If not, we could at the very least do the winners get put up on to the product page. And I could go back and retroactively find all the previous quarterly contests and add those to the pages as well. Obviously with permission from the artist and things like that. I would have to contact them and ask them, of course. Hey, Max Styles. That's very fun. All right. Next thing, let's look at, let's get this set up here, because I want to look at some of the old casket works. So, whee! There's chat. There you guys are. My little bit of a messy desk here. Sorry about that. Let's see what this looks like. So old casket works. I kind of want to find like an older copy. So let's go back. Let's go back into the archives here. So let's look at, what is this? Casket Works, issue number 14. Let's see if we're still doing good. Yeah, we're still doing good. All right, we're still good. So, Casket Works number 14. Spring 2004. Casket Works. Brain Press, new releases, Babe Watch. Hey, this was a different time. Where's the Hunk Watch at? Exalted. What is this? Legend of the Five Rings. Pro Paints Cav. Warlord Legends. All right, let's go through this bad boy. Wait, can I not go down any further? Oh, there we go. There's Sophie. Oh my gosh, look at those old Learn to Paint kits. The old Learn to Paint kits were crazy. Did anybody do this? Look, there's armor and fur, skin and cloth. I remember when I first started here in 2010. What year was this? Spring 2004. Jeez, this was 6 years before me. I remember making boxes like this, like old paper boxes for all those. Dang. Dude, old metal Death Sleet was $29.95? Sheesh. You still have some of the old paint pots into the dropper bottles that are viable? Nice. Let's see. What else we got here? Jetsam and Flotsam. Who wrote this? Ron, look at that signature. Dude, look at that. We could copy this and you know, forge some stuff. What do you think about that? I don't get the Transformers. I didn't get them in the 80s and I still don't get them now. Hey, well, you want to ask Ron if he still understands what the Transformers are? Not that I'm knocking the Transformers. I saw the Transformers movies when I was in high school. Jeez, high school, Ron? Oh, hold on. I lost chat. Let me refresh. All right. This is funny to read. Back when you could get a hamburger and a milkshake for a nickel. Further proof Ron has no taste. But the best cartoon from the 80s ever, hands down, has got to be Star Blazers. It was like a soap opera for prepubescent teenage boys. Star Blazers. All right, you guys want to ask Ron? Hold on. Let's see if he's in his office. Hey, Ron. Oh. I don't know if this actually works. Hey, Paul. Oh, hold on. Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Hey, what was your favorite cartoon in the 80s?
I would say it was Star Blazers.
Oh, Star Blazers. Yeah, it came on at 3:30 in the afternoon. You had to be home to watch it every day?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to ask you something earlier. I forgot.
All right.
Okay. If I remind, I'll message you.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you guys remember what I was supposed to ask him? He doesn't know that I'm streaming. I should have led with that. Oh, ornaments. Oh, here, I'll ask him right now. That's what it was. Are we doing ornaments this year for Christmas?
I don't have any planned at the moment.
Okay. All right.
But that doesn't mean we're not.
Yeah.
Today,
All right.
Okay, bye.
He said unsure at the moment. He doesn't have a plan. Doesn't have a plan right now. Ornaments. I got them. I got the ornaments. We're good. All right. That was a good one, chat. It's good times. What is this? Autobots. Oh, there's old employees. Don't know if I want to show that. Reapercon 2004. Wasn't that the first Reapercon? Reaper is opening its doors to select few for the first annual Reapercon. Part convention, part open house. Warlord tournaments, and basically all about having fun with Reaper minis. Anybody in chat? Did you guys go to the first one? About Transformers. That's crazy. That's funny that I pulled out the 2004 issue. What is this one? Top 10 things overheard at Reaper on Valentine's Day. No, Ron, I will not color the Reaper logo pink. I guess Anne didn't get anything for Valentine's Day. I see one of the office kittens left you a Valentine's gift on your desk. That's funny. Let's see. Say hello to Goose and Maverick. There's Goose and Maverick from 2004. Oh, I lost chat again. Dude, this iPad turns off really quickly. Oh, here's Warlord stuff. The old Warlord days. I know a lot of people have expressed Warlord enthusiasm. There's all the different like faction logos and faction write-ups. Fun little thing. Oh, I also like these like little things on the side that Ron used to write. Leonardo da Vinci invented the scissors. And then on the other side of the page, it says he also invented the leg scissors wrestling move. So like they write these, they used to write these funny little quips on the side. Yeah, I know, Quinny. I don't use iPads very much, to be honest. Dark Heaven. Man, look at all these old metal models. $3.29. Dude, let's go back to 2004. Woo. Yeah, this is just kind of the old catalog situation right here. Let's get to like some advertisements or something. Here's like a Cav section. Ooh. What is Dark Heaven? Dark Heaven is one of our lines. One of our biggest lines is all of our metal models that we own. Starts at 2000, number 2000, and goes all the way to the 4000s. Here's old pro paints, swatches, box sets. Oh gosh, I remember these. How much were these? $75 for a metal Troxul. Troxul. Look, we even used to put the measurements in there. We don't do that anymore. I don't know why. There's Goth. $75 for a metal Goth. Nice. Yes, Bill, this is 2004. Casket Works. In the spring of 2004. Casket Works number 14. We're just kind of glancing through it. Looking for some interesting old stuff. Reaper movie review. Let's see. This past December, reviewing of the first installment, Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Return of the King. Let's see what Ron had to say. I'm still disgusted by the final installments of this otherwise excellent trilogy. Can beat up Imperial Stormtroopers, the most feared of weight. Oh, that was Return of the Jedi. Never mind. A+++. Very funny, Ronald. Very funny. Let's see. Let's see what Kevin said. The undead were great. The settings were excellent. Ed, note. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about these little comics. I think these were drawn by Izzy. These little small world comics. There's Sophie. Al-Khazul. I'm just letting everybody, if anybody wants to read this, you can go ahead and pause it and read it. All right, let's see what the side says. If you are taking a class in Pistology, you are studying faith. Let's see what the other side... Oh, the other side doesn't have anything. What? It's just a fun little fact. Yeah, there was nothing on the other side. What the F? All right, we're getting to the end of this book. Let's see if there's anything in here. Oh, look at this. Old Izzy, Inquisitor of Malvernus. Concept art. Pretty neat. Right there. That staff is pretty cool. Shout out to Izzy Concept Art. Who doesn't love a good Izzy? Oh, an interview with Chaz Elliott. An interview. A sculptor, I'm assuming? Oh. Nice little interview. Posterior end. Left cheek, right cheek. I bet you these took a lot of work. I bet you these like casket works, they took a lot of work to make, especially with like colored pages somewhere in here, like for like obviously the swatches and the cool like promotional stuff, but even the layout and all these little writing sections and the art drawing and things like that. This probably took a long time. Oh, gosh, man, chat. I have to change the settings on that to make it not go to sleep. But I bet you they took a long time. All right, let's look at one more. What do you think? One more. I'll put these back up in a second. Let's see. Casket Works number 27. 2010, the year that I started here. This one's thick. This is a thick one. That's a lot of pages there. But 2010, this is the year that I started working here. Casket Works. All the same logos. Nice. Bunch of Sophies on the front. Special edition. A lot of the Christmas Sophies in there. Jetsam and Flotsam. Who wrote this? Oh, Gus. Gus wrote this one. He crossed Ron's name out and wrote Gus. Old Gus. He used to be the old manager of the game store. So let's see if there's anything of note in here. Post-mortem. The unhallowed halls of Reaper miniatures. Every Wednesday evening, many of us here at Reaper gather together to play D&D encounters at the Asylum. The old Reaper game store used to be called the Reaper Asylum, or just the Asylum. That's fun. That's cool little things here. Reaper calendar events. PaizoCon. Nice. Savage North. This summer we'll be on the lookout for our next Warlord expansion. So 2010 is when Savage North came out. Interesting. So, man, this is cool. Oh, look, they even have like a little Asylum like layout, like store, like schedule. Reapercon 2011. So this was 7 years after the last magazine, where Reapercon was 7 years old. And it used to be during May 19th through the 22nd. May 19th. January, February, March, April, May. So this happened right before my birthday. Interesting. Can you imagine having it in May now? Well, I wonder what that would feel like. I'm sure it would be fine. We went to PaizoCon, Origins Game Fair, and Gen Con that year. Very fun. Oh, fold the covers back. Oh, these are just the archives that I have. These aren't the official archives. These are just extras that I found. I had multiple copies of each one, and I gave the other ones to Ed and Dave. I wasn't gonna touch those. This one's kind of like the copy that was just left in here. Even though I guess you could collect multiple. The disrespect. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe this was a bad idea. But yes, just the normal catalog-y stuff going on here. No one ever scanned those casket works? I'm pretty sure somebody did. And a lot of this had to be done digitally anyway for the layout and everything like that. So I'm sure it's on our server somewhere. I just haven't gone to look around and poke around in the old archives of the server. So the Bloodstone Gnomes were my favorite faction for Warlord. I think they look cool. All right, let's see. Sisters of Battle. And these are still in great condition. They feel great. Oh, look at that. This model is a pain to cast in metal. It is horrendous. I don't know why. The sculpt is amazing and the model is incredible, but it's just really hard to cast. It's just the wrists are so fragile. Like these little things right here on the actual model, the actual model itself is very fragile. Everyone go order one right now. What's the number? Actually, I don't even know if it's on this page. I don't see her on here. It doesn't have her number on there. It's just like it's the Iron Maiden or the Maiden of something. She's a Warlord model. I think she has Maiden in the name. Let's see if she turns up somewhere else. Hold on. Let's see. What faction is she a part of? She's a part of the Overlords faction. Overlords. So you should be able to find her pretty fast that way. Yeah, she's an Overlord. Don't think you've ever seen that model? Oh, crap. Please don't order a bunch of them. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Some cool models in here, obviously. These are the old metal, like, pewter versions. I think these are the P65 versions of these models. God, these were such a pain in the butt. This was like the old lead line. P65, very heavy metal. This guy was ginormous. Obviously, he's made in Bones Classic now, so he's not $40 anymore. Moria 14128 is her number. Hero Rogue. Thanks, guys. Hey, I'm not casting it, so that's the upside for me. Oh, look at this. Was this the year that we did the League of Justice and Cake? Yeah, limited time only. July 2010. So my birthday in 2010 when I first started. This was a few months before I started working here. Three or 4 months before I started working here. I didn't know that these were so close to like when I started working here. Oh, so Echidnox was not available. No longer available. And somebody was asking about the platypus earlier. Here he is, platypod. He's right there. Yeah, these have been out of production since 2010. We did this for wasn't this done for like a charity? From Wayne Reynolds and Jason Weeby. All profit for these sales go to Child's Play charity. Yeah, this guy, Pentimus. He was supposed to come out, but he never did. Yeah, the greedy fat dragon. Maybe. I wish we could do something with these in the future. I don't know what the legal stuff is with that, but maybe we can redo them in some way. Just do like a reimagining of these. And do another Legion of... How about we call it the League of Cake and Justice? Just flop these. And then do a reimagining of them. That'd be sick. You had the first one, Shodoma? Oh, no, Echidnox. I think the most popular out of all of these was this one, Echidnox. I remember everybody wanting these. These came out in like kind of an order. So these two came out first, and then these two came out later. As you can tell, like this one was still concept art, so he didn't even have a physical model yet. And these were all done in green, I'm sure, because this looks like a photo of a green, and these two models were done already. These look like metal versions of them. The otter? Yeah, his name's Shodoma. You still might be able to find some of these on eBay. I know that people put them up on eBay every now and then. Oh, here's the old Asylum miniatures. Yikes. These are all the pre-painted versions. Reapers Learn to Paint kits. Oh, these are the ones I remember. When I first started working here, these are the ones that I made. These, like, they had like cardboard backed kits, and you had to put them into the packaging machine. Here's the dragons, and there you go. Master Series miniatures. Oh, here's the big Iron Maiden. Was this the big resin one? Yeah, Shipwreck Angel, 11 inches tall. Yeah, I think this was the big version of it. Obviously. Some cool stuff. That was from 2010, the year that I started working here. Dang it. I lost chat again. Yeah, I know a lot of people post all the time, like on the forums and things like that, you know, that they found a League of Justice and Cake, and people spend a long time like looking for them over the years, and like just perusing. You're excited for your goodie bag? Yeah, you get it tomorrow. Here's the little logo for it. The Reaper goodie bag. Ooh. This is just the top of the package. You guys want to see this? This is the Shroomy Shrine. So a lot of the people that showed up for my tour for the... Oh, did the stream go away? But these were the Shroomy Shrine. So the miniature monthly people, when they came and take my tour, they handed this to me when they first got on the bus, and they all made me a Shroomy. And they each painted a Shroomy and put them into this little Shroomy Shrine. And so I guess as people keep adding more Shroomies, I can keep putting them inside of here. It's a cool little case that they made me. These I got later on at the convention. I haven't been able to tacky them down yet. But yeah, thank you to the miniature monthly people making me a bunch of different Shroomies. They're so cute. Look how cute Shroomy is. Especially this blue one right here with the purple. With the kind of the light blue eyes. He's gorgeous. I like the green with the pink. It's cool color choices. So shout out to the miniature monthly crew. I have your Shroomy Shrine. I have it in my office on my desk right here. Oh, the F5 was for the goalie bags? Oh, I see. I thought the stream went down. F. So I'm going to finish cleaning up a little bit. What's our time look like? What's the time look like? Oh, we're getting close to 4. I did start a little early. But yeah, I kind of want to talk a little bit about AI stuff for a second. Because I know Valendar has been doing a lot of the AI like image generation stuff. And we messed around with a little bit with the miniature styles and Reaper miniature stuff. But the thing is that, you know, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, we were talking about Midjourney and all these other AI art generating things, and people were like, well, in the future, these things are going to be a lot more sophisticated. We're going to be able to do all this stuff, and it's going to be moving so fast. But that already kind of happened. Like in the past 3 weeks, so many advancements and so many like updates and things are being created and discovered and made faster. It's kind of scary for a lot of things, but there's this new thing called Dream Booth, because before you couldn't give the AI like more inputs to kind of like let's say I wanted to insert a picture or a couple of pictures of my face or my body or a bunch of pictures of me into the AI and use that as like a base image, like a base object. But now you can, for instance, I've seen people take pictures of, like, let's say I'm going to use my face for an example, and I want to say that, you know, generate a digital painting of John Overton as a gnome alchemist holding a potion, and do like digital art or some kind of art style like watercolor or concept art or pencil drawing, and it would generate that image in that style, but it would take the features of my face and kind of put it on a gnome body. And so it's pretty insane. And then you can go further and further from there. But like using my likeness, I can generate like myself as a knight or a king or a robot, or there's so many possibilities. But this is the first time you've been able to start with kind of base like more inputs to make it train a little bit more tighter, like for certain things. Yeah, Corridor Crew. That's one of the videos that I'm talking about, like where they've started using Dream Booth and things like that. Twisted Oma, yeah, we should be able to get back to you. The Courtney's down there pulling right now. After this, I can go ping him for you. But pretty soon, they're because you can already like AI generate text. So like if you want to make a script or write a paragraph or a book or anything, there's already text AI generators, and then obviously picture AI generators are becoming more and more and more and more insane every day. But they're saying pretty soon that AI will be able to make videos. It'll be able to make music. It's already making music, to be honest. So you can like put in a genre and like instruments, and it'll make a song. And they're talking about like miniatures, like not miniatures, 3D models. So you can like make 3D models. Like let's say you give it the description that you wanted to make a terracotta pot, 5 inches tall with a weird diamond design on it. It would generate a 3D image or model for that. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting, pretty scary about how fast things are moving. Because if you can think of it, like, Google has X amount of engineers working at their company. Like, let's say there's 15 engineers working on something. But when you have something like this, where it's all open source, there's thousands and thousands of people all over the world working on it all at the same time and working together, and innovations are going so fast, and everything's kind of open source and anybody could grab it and do anything with it. The time is super sped up on how fast things are moving. So, how long till Skynet? That's very true. Dwarf metal. But, so I think that's very, very interesting and very, something to look at. I know that we got some emails going back and forth between our partners over at Mirrorscape. If you guys saw those Kickstarter that we were a part of for Mirrorscape. It's basically a augmented reality D&D experience where you use your iPad or your phone or anything with a camera, essentially, and you launch the software and you can build maps directly on the table. So if this table right here in front of me, I pointed my phone at it and said, all right, I'm going to start here. Then you can start plugging and playing and building different levels and different rooms and adding lighting effects and things like that. But then you can send it to all your friends. And so they sit around their table and you play on your iPad. So you look around and you can see what the DM does, changing the rooms and adding the monsters, and you can roll dice, and obviously it's just like augmented reality. So I want to get in on a beta version of it and kind of do something like that for ReaperLand, where we go set up the table in the studio and we build something, and then maybe we can get a couple of people to kind of come and play and mess around with it, and we can stream it all. So that way Justin can like get the perspective of maybe the camera that's in this iPad. So that way we can do some kind of cinematic run-throughs of the buildings, and we can even use the Reaper models that are a part of that Kickstarter. So that'll be fun to show off. But yeah, I think that'll be fun. Just have to get back with them. I know everybody's kind of busy right now. I know they just got done with beta. We pulled a bunch of Kickstarter orders this morning. Next week we're going to be starting on the boat order. So we've pulled all of the domestic 5.5 and all of the Australia 5.5, and I believe the UK no non-boat orders. So if your order had a boat on it, we have not pulled it yet. That will be happening on Monday, but we're moving really fast. So fingers crossed. Making a lot of headway on the baseball stuff. So that's primarily what I'm working on is baseball stuff. Oh, Moonlight. Yeah, I can. Yeah, we'll see. I don't really have much say in that business decision, but I can bring it up. I'm just a pawn, a little peon. Oh, that'd be interesting. Let's see if is there anything else that's cool in here? I have a lot of cool stuff, but you can see that I write on my windows, or I used to, over here. You can see sometimes when I have an idea or something like that, I'll get up and I'll go write it on the wall so I don't forget it. What's up there right now? A bunch of social media stuff I wrote up there. It says like cool showcases and a lot of the new release stuff. 18th quarterly contest is up there. What are we on, 21 now? So I wrote that 3 quarterly contests ago. Reapercon recap. Just some ideas so I don't forget. It's my grocery list. And then another thing is this right here. So up there is I was working on Reapercon stuff. Let me zoom in. So I was working on Reapercon stuff. So I was trying to draw out a little map of Reapercon and figuring out where the dungeons and stuff were going to be. So if you guys remember at Reapercon this year, the dungeons were right here in the board game area, all along this wall right there. But I wrote that out there. I wrote that out to start planning it, but I never really got that far. Here's the camera I use to take a lot of the photos that you guys see. And then sometimes when you guys ask me for like sizing photos, that's my tape measure that I use. There's a rubber duck. But there's a lot of random stuff in here. Just a bunch of random stuff. I'm going to move this probably home to my house. I'm probably going to set this up in my garage. But I'm obviously I got to cover the windows because resin doesn't like sunlight. Obviously, it starts to cure. So, woo. Let's see what is over there. That's cool. My cool wall of stuff. Chick-fil-A cup, where? Chick-fil-A cup. Oh, right there. Yeah, I gotta throw that away. Wait, does it say buy beard conditioner on there? I guess it might. Your office looks so much like what probably most of our offices look like. It's hilarious. Yeah, right now it's just a lot of random stuff. Like, I haven't been in here in a while, ever since I moved over to COcast. So I haven't been over here in quite a bit. But I figured it'd be a fun little time to come over here and chill and hang out with ReaperLand and look at old Casket Works and talk about some stuff. We're about wrapping up and getting close to that. But is there anybody that's on right now? Anybody that's cool? Who's all streaming right now? Oops. Anybody neat? I mean, people that are live, that are streaming. I know everybody here that is cool. Everybody that watches ReaperLand is cool, obviously, and watches everybody else. So Lord Kazuba's doing an online con. So Greyhawk Con. Oh, Greyhawk Con is going on right now. Troll Lord Games is on. Mike Disney just went live. Oh, CNOT is front paging it up. Okay, so I know we rated Mike Disney last week. We raid Lord Kazuba all the time on Thursday. Since I'm helming the show this week, I like CNOT. So we can go raid some CNOT, especially since he's front paging it up. We can go help him out on the front page. Front page is a big deal. You get a lot of views. Oh, the marbles will be coming back. Trust me. I just know that we've been loving these little mobile streams. So maybe we'll be back in the studio next week. We'll look at a bunch of photos, like a bunch of paint jobs from people. I also want to start talking about Reapercon dungeon game for next year. What else is some stuff we could talk about? Oh, yeah. What are some other fun ideas? There's a lot of cool stuff we could do. Samson is on. We'll bring marbles back. Hey, but we could even do real life marbles. Start beefing up the marble track, adding some more things to it and some more tracks and ideas that we can keep adding onto it. Christmas ornaments right there, Dr. Bo. Yeah, we called Ron and asked him earlier. It's undecided at the moment. We don't know if we're going to be doing Christmas ornaments this year or not. I think the main priority right now is getting the 3 new Christmas models like done and ready, and obviously the ghoulie bag. The ghoulie bag is pretty much all done and ready to go, but now we got to start building the Christmas sampler thing for Christmas. Marbles went really well at Reapercon. Maybe we'll do a whole stream where we just mess around and do a bunch of marble stuff. How about that? The marble truck was fun. Yeah, the marble truck was pretty cool at Reapercon. I got a lot of feedback on a lot of people at Reapercon. I was cleaning up in here.
Jeez, that's so many bags of trash.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been in here since I moved over. There's Collins. Collins is over here.
That's down, I thought.
Collins, yeah. His office is next door, so he was probably confused why I was over here.
Weird.
We're doing ReaperLand, so
Oh.
I was cleaning and talking at the same time.
Hey, multitasking.
That's right. Say, you might as well. I'm still like cleaning and getting stuff done. We looked at old casket works.
You got parts of a boat back here. So.
I know.
And the gimbal. That's cool.
But
Lots of bonuses.
But yeah, I think we're gonna raid CNOT. So show the track in action sometime on ReaperLand. Of course, I want to add a bunch of stuff to it because I think they want to use it in the Reaper game store as well in some fashion, like have it there for like when kids come in, or maybe we can do something else with it. That's not Ron. That's Collins. Oh, Dr. Bob. Yeah, we looked at some of the old casket works. I'll show you just for a second. But we kind of looked at some of the old versions. We did the 2010, 2004. We didn't really look through the issue number 31, but we looked at some of those. And we talked about the 21st quarterly contest winners and stuff. I'll be posting that as soon as I go back across the street. I gotta throw all this trash away and clean up a little bit in here. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I always enjoy doing ReaperLand. It's always kind of a fun thing for me. It's a cool little way to end the week, to hang out with everybody. And I like how we've kind of changed and we do something different all the time and come up with ideas and stuff. I think it's always the funnest. CNOT is making a TwitchCon trophy. That's cool. All right, we'll be rating CNOT. So if we can start that. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm gonna go cut some molds and do a little bit more things here. Make sure that there's nothing I need to do before the weekend. And then I'll be putting up Halloween decorations all weekend at my house. So next week on maybe ReaperLive or ReaperLand, we'll show off some Halloween decorations. Yeah, we got an 8-foot skeleton to put up and a bunch of other stuff. So I can't type in chat, so it's not logged in here. So I can't even do it if I wanted to. Actually, I could. Oh, my phone is right here. I'm using my phone to stream, so I can't even type it. Quindy, could you start the raid, please? I'll give you $500 on Reaper credit. just to start the button. Or we can just sit here awkwardly. I don't mind. I'll go do that right now. Oh. But yes, I hope you guys have a good weekend. We'll see you guys on. Is there a Reaper airing tonight? I don't know. It's kind of past my purview a little bit. Reaper calendar for 2023. I have not had time. I wish I mean I have a bunch of pictures and stuff to put into it, but I have not formatted it or anything. So I haven't even thought about it, to be honest with you. The non-UI version. Yeah, I can't even type in chat, so it looks like we're raiding right now. So whenever we're off, awkward raid exit incoming. All right, we'll just sit here. Well, look for Halloween decorations for next week. So, bye everybody. That's fun. Fun times.
Reaper Miniatures coming in here with the Raid and Roger with the 23 months. Thank you very much. Just in time, we were just all sitting here enjoying the wonderful quality of these Reaper Miniature paints. I do have to say the sandy brown color makes an excellent chocolate milk color. Thank you very much for sending your folks here, Reaper Miniatures.